Hello, everyone. As some of you might know, all online classes need to have a discussion component. And so the discussion component that I will be using are the Perusall assignments. So let's see how to better make use of this discussion board. So first, let's see what is the Perusall. Well, mainly, like I said, it's an online conversation platform that you will use to interact with your peers. It's also a great learning tool because you guys can challenge each other and post challenging comments that will make you better aware of the content and maybe link certain concepts that you were unable to link when you were studying for the material using the other resources that we have in the course. And better yet, it is 100% free. So make sure that you follow the following instructions so that you can make sure that you're downloading it and syncing it to Canvas the appropriate way so that when I sync the grades from the Perusall platform into Canvas, that your grade gets transported and synced into the Canvas gradebook. So how are you going to find the Perusall assignments? You're going to go inside the Intermediate Human Physiology shell on Canvas. You're going to click initially on Modules. Under Modules, this page will open up. It will contain the list of all the modules. Here we can see Module 1, right below it Module 2, and then all the assignments listed for Module 1 are here, for example, and your Perusall weekly assignment is going to be listed right over here. In this case, for the first week, we have 2 Perusall assignments. The first one is mainly for you guys to introduce yourself, say something interesting about you. There will be a list of questions that you can use to make sure that you answer and participate. If you want to add other things, you can, but this will give you like a guide of how to introduce yourselves. And then we have the second Perusall assignment, which has to do with the actual content for this course, which in this case is an assignment about the cells. So for you to register for the Perusall, the only thing that you have to do is click on one of these 2 links that are available to you. Once you click, it will take you directly into the Perusall platform, and you're going to add your name, your Panther ID, your email address, and this will guarantee that you're registered for the Perusall platform, and it will also guarantee that your grade will be syncing into Canvas. So this is all you need to do to make sure that you register for the Perusall. Another way of searching for the Perusall assignments is, again, clicking on modules. Above the Perusall assignment, we have the Module 1 overview, which contains everything that's listed here as well, including the Perusall assignment. So if you click on Module 1 overview, it will open up this page, and if you scroll all the way down, you will find a list of all the assignments that are contained within Module 1, and right over here you have the 2 that I mentioned, the Module 0 Introduce Yourself assignment and the Perusall Module 1, which has to do with water, cells, and life. So again, once you click on any of those 2 Perusall links, it will have you signed up for Perusall. And the Perusall is great to use because it is integrated fully with the Canvas LMS, and there's no need to do anything else. Once you click on those links, add your information, and you're enrolled into the Perusall. Now, if for any other reason, once I start posting the grades, you don't see your grade, this is probably because you have not clicked on those links and maybe you have used Perusall before and you're going to the assignment directly from the Perusall platform instead of clicking on it through Canvas. So just send me an email and I will manually upload your previous grades, but make sure that you click at least once on the assignment through Canvas. Now, how will you start a conversation? It depends on the type of assignment that I give you. If it's a video link, then you will stop the video and you will write a comment. So if you click on any part of the video, there's a box that will open up and it will say write your comment here, and you're going to write your comment on that specific part of the video recording. If it's a Word document, you're going to select part of the Word document where you want to answer the question, for example, and a window will open up once you highlight the part that you want to discuss. The same thing for the PDF. You just make a selection of the text where you want to write whatever posting you want to post, and this will open up a comment box. Now, if you see a yellow highlight, this means that it's a comment that's made by you or any other student. And if you see a blue highlight, this means that it's a comment either made by myself or by one of the TAs. For you to comment on other students' posts, you're going to open the conversation panel by highlighting what somebody else has posted already. Window will open up. You're going to add your comment, press enter, and that's how you comment on other students' posts. Now, if it's an image, you can also create a comment on the image itself. Mainly, you're going to use the toolbar at the top of the page. You're going to click and drag to draw a box around the area that you're wanting to comment on. Or you can click directly on the image and this will drop a map pin and then it will open a box so you can comment as well. So there are several ways of you commenting on the Perusall assignments. Now, if you are still confused, you can go to YouTube and search for Perusall Help for Students, and several links will pop up and you can follow those instructions as well. Now, if you want to open a specific comment, then make sure that you go to the top of the page. There's a tab that says All Comments, and that's the default tab. But you can see, for example, comments from your peers or your comments or comments from the instructor, which is me, or comments from the TAs. These will all be under this All Comments tab. Just click on it and then a drop-down list comes out and you're going to select what type of comment do you want to have access to. There is also a way for you to track your scores. Mainly, you're going to go to My Scores button, which is going to be located on the course homepage. So make sure to go there if you want to check your scores, but usually these scores are only released after the due date, and then I transfer them onto Canvas. Now, when do the Perusall assignments open? They usually open on Saturdays, and they are due the following Friday. So this means that you have usually a week. Sometimes I give you 2 weeks, but they will always be due on Fridays. So mark your calendars. Make sure that you check the postings on Fridays to see that you have submitted something. And I will give you more tips on how to better use the Perusalls to benefit your grade. But the main thing that I want you to know on this slide is that there is no late daily penalty phase. So you need to make sure that you submit your assignments by Friday, because you will not be able to submit them after the due date. So even though Perusall allows you to write comments after the due date, they will not be counted towards your grade. So keep that in mind. And this also applies to the DRC students. So there's no reopening of the Perusall assignments. Make sure that you are proactive, that you start posting on the weekend, for example, so that you can get at least partial grade, if not full credit. It's an easy point on your final grade. You just need to make sure that you are participating and that you submit everything by Friday night. And here is a breakdown of your grade, so it's important for you to look at this and see where your grade is coming from. If you count the percent point, you're going to see that for a comment, you get 60% of the points. For opening the assignment, just for opening the assignment, you get 20%. If you're reading and watching and listening all the way to the end, for example, if it's a video, you get 20%. If you're going to be actively engaging with regards to time, so the more time you spend on it, and it means that it's not just opening it, you actually need to be doing things on the actual platform, you're going to get 20% of the grade. If you get responses, you also get 20% of your grade added to it. And upvoting is 20% of your grade. What's upvoting mainly is actively participating of other students' posts and having other students participate and give feedback on your posts as well. So here's the best advice that I'm going to give you to be able to make sure you get full points for the Perusall assignments. You need to start posting right at the beginning of the time period. So the earlier you post, the better it is, which means that other students will have your comments to be able to upvote on them. And this means that you will be getting points from other students participating and commenting on your posts. Now, sometimes I get students that write to me saying, I'm trying to upvote on other students' comments and I don't see anything. Well, this means that the students that are in your group, they have not been participating yet. So you have to wait for them to participate for you to be able to upvote on their comments. And so this is why it's important that the earlier you participate, the better it is, because this means that other students that are looking for posts to be able to upvote, they will find them there if you have already participated in them. So make sure that you are proactive with the Perusall assignments. Make sure that you mark on your calendar that they're due on Fridays. The other thing is, if you add all these percent points, you're going to see that this is more than 100%. So this means that there's a high probability that you will get the full points just by participating on the Perusall assignment, right? But actively participating of it. Now, a common mistake that students do is that, for example, if it's a posting that has a series of questions, the students write their comments all into one posting. And that's not good. You have to separate your postings into several different comments because students will be able to reply to all the different comments that you have posted. So this will increase your chances of getting full credit. The other thing is that you cannot copy and paste the answers. So even if you're doing everything, for example, on your iPad, and then you just wanted to have these answers written down because you want to make sure that you have access to them later, and now you're going to copy those responses and paste them into the Perusall platform, this is not possible. You will get points deducted and your post might not count. So make sure that you're actually typing your responses and your posts directly into the Perusall assignment. So do not copy and paste. If you copy and paste, you will not get credit for your posts. Now, there is an easy way for you to see if you have participated enough or if you need to add more content to your posts. And this is based off of these two images. So if you see the caterpillar that says no suggestions for you right now, this means that you will be earning full points at this specific moment. And if it says your instructor suggests spending more time on this assignment, this means that you need to participate a little bit more. Now, it's important for you guys to realize that the grading takes into account all posts from all students. So let's say you're participating of the comments in the beginning of the week, but you're one of the few students that's doing that. So this means that, let's say, the most comments that somebody did was 3 comments and they spent 15 minutes doing this. And this is about the average. So you might get this image that says no suggestions for you right now. But let's say throughout the week, other students are participating. Instead of 3 comments, they're putting 15 comments. And the average is going to be 10 comments. So this means that you might need to participate more towards the end of the week. So yes, it is important that you participate early in the week, but it's also important that you check by Friday to make sure that you still have the image that says no suggestions for you right now, because this can change depending on how the other students are participating throughout the week. So make sure to keep this in mind. With regards to percent points, it's between 10 and 20%. Make sure to check the simple syllabus for this. Usually it's 10%, just because I don't know why students don't like participating in the perusals. They forget, they don't take note, they leave it for last minute, and then they miss out. And because I can't reopen it, then this affects their grade badly, but it's an easy point on your grade if you participate. So make sure to be proactive, make sure to add it to your calendar that it's always due on a Friday. Make sure that you're checking to make sure that you have full points. And remember, do not copy and paste. If you copy and paste, you will not get credit for your postings. So make sure that you're actually typing on the Perusall platform.